table data. In previous video we have seen how to insert data by using stored procedure with Ajax query with PHP script. For update user data, in table you can see user data with update and delete button. In update button we has update class, and in that button attributed we have store user ID. So first when we have click on update button, then that user data must be appear under text box. So for this we have write $document with on method, and under this method we have right click event update class and one function. When we have click on any user update button, then this code will execute. Under this first we have write variable it is equal to $this with attribute method, and under this method we have write id. This code will fetch value of id of that button on which we have clicked by using this selector and store that id under this id variable. Then after we have write $Ajax method, and under this method first we have write URL option set to fetch.php. Here we have send request to this page. After this we have write method set to post. Here we have set post for send data to server. Then after we have write data option, and under this option we can define which data you want to send to server. Here we want to send id to server. After this we have write data type option set to JSON. Here we have set data type in which we will receive data from server. Here we will receive data in JSON format. Lastly we have write success callback function. This function will be called if its send request succeeds. This function will receive data from server and stored under data argument. Under this function we want to change button text from add to edit, so for this we have write $action selector .text method, and under this method we have write edit. This will change button text from add to edit. Then after under this function we want to define hidden user id tag value to this id variable value. So we have write $user id selector .value method, and under this method we have write id variable. This code will assign id variable value this hidden field. Now we have go to fetch.php page, and on this page first we have make database connection. So we have write $connect variable is equal to miscli connect function with 4 argument like host name set to localhost, username set to root, password set to blank, and database name set to crud. After making database connection we have write if statement with condition like set function with argument like $posted variable. This function will check value of $posted variable is set or not. If value is set, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write $output variable is equal to array. Under this function we will store user data in array format. Then after we want to create stored procedure for select particular user data, so for we have write $procedure variable is equal to create procedure where user with input variable user ID with integer data type. Here where user is the stored procedure name. After this we have write begin and end statement, and between this statement we have write select star from users where it is equal to user ID. This is select query which fetch particular user data from users table. Then after we have write if statement with condition like miscli query function with 2 argument. In first argument we have write $connect variable, and in second argument we have write query like drop procedure if exits where user. This condition will drop where user if it is exits, and it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write if statement with condition like miscli query function with 2 argument like $connect variable, and in second argument we have write $procedure variable in which we have create where user stored procedure. This code will create where user stored procedure and execute if block of code. Then after under this block we have write query variable is equal to call where user with 1 input variable like $posted variable. Here we have call where user stored procedure. Now we have write $result variable is equal to miscli query function with two argument like database connection string, and in second argument we have write $query variable in which we have called where user stored procedure. This function will execute stored procedure and stored result in $result variable. Then after we have write while loop with condition like $row variable is equal to miscli fetch array function with argument like $result variable. This function will convert query result to associative array and store into $row variable. Under this while loop we have write $output first name variable is equal to $row first name variable, and then after we have write $output last name variable is equal to $row last name variable. This way we have store first name and last name table data into $output variable. Now we want to send this array $output to success callback function in JSON format. So we have write echo statement with JSON encode function with one argument like $output variable. This function will convert associative array to JSON string format. Now we have go to success callback function. Under this function we have write $first name, which is an id first name text box value method, and under this method we have write data first name. This will display first name under first name text box. Then after we have write $last name, which is an id of last name text box with value method, and under this method we have write data.last name. This will display last name under last name text box. So friends, our code is ready for fetch particular user data from users table and display that data under text box. So we have saved this code and check output in browser. Friends, you can see that when we have click on any user's update button, then that user data has been appear under text box, and button name will also change from add to edit. So when we have click on this button, then data will be updated. So we have go to jQuery on button id action click event, and under this code we have already write all code and send request to action.php page. But this type there is only one change. This type value of action variable has been changed from add to edit. So we have to action.php page, and on this page we have write if statement with $post action variable is equal to edit. This condition will check. If this action variable value is equal to edit, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have first write first name variable is equal to miscli real escape string function with two argument. In first argument we have write database connection string $connect variable, and in second argument we have write $post first name variable. This function will remove escape from string and store clean text into $first name variable. Same way we have write $last name variable is equal to miscli real escape string function with two argument. In first argument we have write database connection string, and in second argument we have write $post last name variable. This function will remove escape from this variable value and store clean text into $last name variable. Then after we want to create store procedure for update user data. So we have write $procedure variable is equal to create procedure update user with input variable like user id with data type integer, first named with data type varchar 250 and last named with data type varchar 250. Here we have defined stored procedure name update user with input variable. Then after we have write begin and end statement, and between this statement we have write query like update users set first name is equal to first name, last name is equal to last name, where date is equal to user ID. Here we have write update data query, and in this query data has been get from input variable which we have defined at the time of creation. After this we have write if statement with condition like miscli query function with two argument like $connect variable which is connection string, and query like drop procedure if exits update user stored procedure. This will drop update user drop procedure if it is already created and execute if block of code. Under this block we have write if statement with condition like miscli query function with two argument like database connection string which is $connect variable and an argument we have write $procedure variable. This will create update user stored procedure and execute if block of code. Then after under this block we have write query variable is equal to call update user with three input variable like $posted variable, $first name variable and $last name variable. Here we have call update user stored procedure with three input variable and stored in $query variable. Now we want to execute this query, so we have write miscli query function with two argument like $connect variable which is database connection string and in second argument we have write $procedure variable in which we have call update user stored procedure and it will update user data. Now we have write echo statement with text like data updated. This message will be appeared on from side to user after updating of data. So friends, our code is ready for how can we update data by using stored procedure in PHP script with Ajax query. So we have saved this code and check output in browser. Friends, you can see that two text box, one button, and below this we can see user data. Now we have click on update button of Martin Smith. After clicking update button we can see data under text box. After data appearing under text box, we can change data under text box and then after we have click on edit button then we have received message like data updated. That means our code is working. So friends, in this part we have discussed how can we use stored procedure for updated data in PHP script with Ajax request. In next